I usually have had people that have lost people. Like I had a client a long time ago whose children died in a car in a drunk driving accident, and she was the driver. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
and like that was one of the things. This is years ago, like a decade ago. But like, I remember that was like watching her go through like that type of loss was really as like a um as a professional was really interesting to lead someone going through that. And I remember that was definitely um and people that have had those sorts of situations where they've survived a traumatic loss, you know, and um, they um are coping with that survivor's guilt, I guess is what that would be called. So, and the different types of grief too. I think the types of losses, when you were talking about that, I think that sometimes we don't always move into those things,
Hmm.
It's like, and all the different, like the disenfranchised grief, and which Carla's book, Yoga for Grief and Loss, which is phenomenal, and also the chakras in grief and loss, which is also great.
Hmm.
And her book for kids with autism is actually great for kids, adults with trauma. By the way, it teaches them to find language around grief. It's not just for kids, for your inner child too. So, but all of
Kids
that
books
is
can be really great.